Hello 585ers. This is a quick video to bring us up to speed on what we're going to be doing come Thursday night. What we started last week was looking at and reading Dr. Fullen's book, Stratosphere. I think we started off, we've had a very strong start. This week is going to be very straightforward. I'm going to assume that last week you went in and created an account for yourself in Edmodo and joined our group. If you haven't done so, you will need to do so. If you haven't done so by Thursday night, no problem. I'll work with you to make sure you get in. We're going to be using something called the Pictochart, and we went over that a little bit last week. We're pretty much going to devote the class period to you working with your Pictochart, and if you need to reread the challenge chapters 2 and 3 from Dr. Fullen's book. Let me show you how easy it is to get in. Once you click on the link, it takes you here, and I told you last week that you are more than welcome to use my username and password, which again is sbswan02@louisville.edu. Password is ULT241, all lowercase, all one word. Once I log in, we are making an infographic. I click, and then right below it are a whole series of templates that you can use. You don't have to use the templates. I like them because they're very, very easy to kind of give you a sense of what you might like your infographic to be about. As you can see, there's quite a listing here. Oh my, yes, there's even a Star Wars one. Well, let me give you a sense of what it would be like to start from the beginning so that you can see it. So here I'm going to click on Create. It starts me up. And over here on the left-hand side is where you can see where you can add things. You can make shapes and lines, so you can have boxes on your screen. You can add icons. The icons are a hoot. You can add photos. And the nice thing about the photos are you can actually search here. So it's not like you have to use the photos that are here, but you can actually search. So let's just put one in, real simple. Challenge. And didn't get much back, did I? Let's try another one. Let's try... Oh, wait. I did get something back. Let's see what it is. I'm going to drag it in. Ah, a couple of fighters. Well, I don't think I want to use that one, so I'll just delete it. Let's try something even more specific. MICHELFULLAN. Let's see if it can find Michael Fullen. It didn't find a Michael Fullen photo. Okay. Let's try a classroom. Well, you know, it would help if I was actually doing this inside a classroom. Let's see here. But you get the idea. And basically, I can search through pictures that I would like to use in my infographic. And as I mouse over them, it shows me what it looks like. There's a good one. I can put the picture in, I can make it big, make it little. You know how to do this. You've been doing this probably since you were in elementary school. That's how long we've been using technology. And as you can see, the infographic already has a box that it has created for me. Now, I'm not too happy with the size of the text and everything that's in my box. So it's easy enough just to go up here and change the text, move the picture around. And now I can double click into here. And I can put in what I wanted to say. Now, over here, this is where you can play with adding things. So as you can see, there is the ability to add text. There's the ability to put stamps in here. It's just fun. Okay, you can add a block. So if you want to keep this idea going, you could add blocks, and as you see, it jumps down here. All you have to do is just move your mouse around, and you'll see things that are available to you. And it's just that easy. So that's all there is to it. You're basically going to build your understanding of our first 2 chapters. Now, when you get finished, you want to make sure you save it, and you want to make sure you title it. I'm going to call mine Steve, just for giggles. And then I'm going to come over here to where it says Publish. When I click on Publish now, it gives me this code, or this code. We're going to use this code because it's easier to work with. And all I'm going to do is highlight it and copy it. Now, going back to the module, the other thing that we're working with is Edmodo. And so I'm going to log into the Edmodo space. I have to do a double click to get to it. Don't know why Blackboard makes me do that, but that's okay. I'm going to log in because last week you were supposed to have created a username and password here. It says that yes, I'm already a part of it, and it knows that. Thank you. So it's going to send me in here. And I'm going to create a new post by just clicking there where it says type your new posts. I'm going to say, very simply, my infographic by Steve Swan. Here's the coolness. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to click on this little icon that looks like a little chain. And it's going to pop up and it's going to say attach the link. I'm going to paste in that link that is the infographic I made over in Pictochart. And I'm going to give it a title. Again, a lot of redundancy here. I'm going to put in my title. And I'm going to attach it. And then I'm going to send it to our group. And there I am. And there's my infographic. Well, no, it's not. It's just a little box. Watch what happens when I click on it. There it is. Now, once we have our infographic in here, to be able to get the credit for it in live text, I go over here to this far right side where this little chevron is, a little down arrow, and I click on that, and I click to where it says link to the post. I'm going to copy this and back in here in our module there is a link that will take you to your live text. Now I can't do that because when I click on it, it sends me and I see everybody's I see everybody's assignments and everybody's what they've put in. So it's kind of confusing. I'll make sure we let someone come up front who has a student account, obviously. But you see, I'm going to click here to launch live text. I'm going to find the template, use this template, and I'm just going to paste that link in. That's it. That's the end of the assignment. Simple, huh? Okay, I will see you Thursday. As I said, be thinking about your Pictochart. You can go look at it, play around in it so you get comfortable with it. There's all kinds of things you can do. Remember, I don't just throw this stuff out there. I give you lots of resources. So inside the folder called Module 1, there's this whole thing about Edmodo. I really should get rid of that. It's basically telling you why Edmodo is cool. And then here's a way to do Edmodo. But here's what you're really looking for. This will give you directions and or video, whichever way you learn best, on how to use Pictocharts and how to make an infographic. Okay? I look forward to seeing you Thursday night.